Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the sound test room. Just let me say hello to everybody. Hi, Colin, Stephen, Sci, Sam, and anyone else who's watching. Hello and welcome. Okay, so yes, today we are going to make some wacky soundscapes, drones, textures, just using my voice. Or you could use your voice as well, and you can set up the same type of thing. It's pretty straightforward stuff. It's nothing complicated. You just load your audio interface with your voice, and yeah, you're good to go. We just put a stack of creative effects on there, and yeah, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. All right, so a couple of these require the transport to be run. For example, Looperator requires the transport to be running. And I've also put in a sample here from Daniel's Christmas pack for the sound test room. So just to show that you something not using my voice, but any kind of vocal thing can be mangled to such a degree that it just becomes a drone or an effect. But it's generally good fun and entertaining, and you could do some kind of experimental music with it as well, obviously, if that's your thing. So I kind of like, you know. So anyway, let's first off try with this. I'm going to close this one down and open up this one. Now this one contains Gauss is there, so we can do some recording as well and make some drones and stuff, and you know, get a bit mad. This is Harmony 8, and it's on the Go Around preset, though Verson's Harmony 8, which is very cool indeed for kind of drones and textures. So I shall engage this one, lower this one, and engage this one. Awesome. Spooky. And wild. Actually, I can just drop myself back in via the audio fuse. All right, so there's that one. Now on this one is slightly different. This one I have the Matrix Vocoder. So yes, it's definitely another one Doug Sings episodes. Sort of. Right, so with the Matrix Vocoder, we can just line this up like this. Open the vocoder and 1, 2. Now I've also got Velvet Machine attached to this, which is also really creative. Let's choose, I don't know, this one, an effect, and lower the volume a little tiny bit like this. And I'll just run this through onto my direct effect. 1, 2. Dark days, strange nights. Dark days, strange nights. Interesting afternoons, cold mornings. Dark days. So with that kind of you can do anything with a vocoder. So there's another one, and oh, Daniel's here. So I will show you Daniel's one. If we move all the way to the end, you'll see I have this loop loaded in, and it's from Daniel's Christmas pack. In fact, I shall switch loop on for this part of the thing before I record anything into. So if you're a patron, you obviously either got this or you can get it from from Patreon.
But still, it's a different story. First, because it's a Christmas story. And second, because it put me on a spot I never want to be put on again. I had to arrest Santa Claus. But still, it's a different story. First, because it's a Christmas story.
Right, so that's on a loop. I find this quite interesting with crystals, with the mix turned slightly lower sort of thing, so...
But still, it's a different story. First, because it's a Christmas story. And second, because it put me on a spot I never want to be put on again. I had to arrest Santa Claus. But still, it's a different story.
Now, we're going to... in a moment we'll start recording this stuff into Gauss, and it will start to, we'll mangle her up and it'll just sound awesome. Next one is this one here, 1 2, which is running through Tornado, and then after Gauss it's going into AFX Bass. We can actually move this, we can just drag it up and shift it up, so the effect is running after Tornado and will be recorded into Gauss. Anything that's before Gauss will be recorded into it, obviously, and anything that's after it won't be recorded into it, but then you could apply the effect later. It doesn't really matter. You're going to get great results whichever way around you want to do that. So, let's try this one. I shall mix out the mic from the Audio Fusion, bring it in on here. So, where are we? Yes. So, whoa, here. I'm just going to turn that wet mix down a little bit. And this is very cool. With Tornado, we can apply all sorts of cool stuff. Yes, 1 2, 1 2 3. Oh, that's deep. That's massively deep. You can open it up a little bit, I guess. Oh yeah, I like that. Lots and lots and lots. So in a sec we'll record that. You forget where you are. Right now with Looperator, with the I'm running all this with an 8-channel MIDI mixer as well. Now with Looperator, hi on your buzz, hi Sci, Russ. With Looperator requires it to be running, but that doesn't make any difference to anything else. Apart from anything else. Whatever's going through Looperator. Right, okay, so yeah, all these are, the volumes are all down, because you would have heard Daniels if it was turned up. So many effects, so little time. Yeah, but I mean, you might, if you've bought them, you might as well use them. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, yes, right. So, engaging play engages Looperator like that. So all every time you talk, it gets processed. And you'll see that I had it on 100% wet like this. You can go a bit more, but if you just want to process your voice, then it's fine, 1 2 3 fine, 8 9 10. Oh, ow, oh, ow, ow. I've actually stopped talking now. Looperator's just doing its thing. It's just freaking out. It's just massive. Right, so let's record. Let's start to record some bits and pieces so that we can. Is Jade here? Hi, Jade. I know you do your things. Right, so we'll do the Looperator one first, because we can, move up and down. We can mix the levels, etc., etc. If we get time, we can maybe do a bit of a mix. We might not get time for that, though, but we might. You never know. Okay, so let's do this. Let's engage. Let's set a loop length. Let's set a loop length. And I'll record until I get bored. 1 2 until I get bored. Wow, boom, boom. 2. Yeah. Okay, so this is weird. Yeah. And inspiring. Quite crazy effects we got. And there we go. Let's stop this. Wow, boom, boom. Yeah. So there's the first one sorted. We can mess around with that in a minute. Let's apply some delay. Some filter mod and some warble and inertia. Hi David. Hi Ed. So we've got that one now. Let's record some drone with Harmony 8. So I'll go direct and
again. I had to arrest Santa Claus, but still it's a different story. First, because it's a Christmas story. And second, because it put me on a spot I never want to be put on again. I had to arrest Santa Claus, but still it's a different story. First, because it's a Christmas story. And second, because it put me on a spot I never want to be put on again. Santa Claus. But still it's a different story. First,
Because it's a Christmas story. And second, because it put me on a spot I never want to be put on again. Santa Claus. But still it's a different story. First, because it's a story. Because it's put me on a spot. But still it's a different story. Because it's a Christmas story. Because it put me on a spot I want to be put on again. But still it's a different story. Because it's second. Because it put me on a spot I never want to be put on again.
Okay, so it's more fun, I guess, to do it than it is to actually listen to it. But you can get an idea. So we can try some other stuff. We can clear out all these loops. We just hit Gauss and then erase, and then erase and erase. Let's do this. Just make sure that I've erased everything that I have running. I think. One, two, one, 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 one. Okay, so let's see what we can do now. We'll just do something different. Let's choose a different effect inside of Looperator. Now remember that Looperator is an effect that needs to be running in the transport. So let's do this 1, 2, 1. Let's see. I don't think we'll use Saturn for that one. So let's try and do something a little bit different with this one now. So right, okay. So hello. So we're going to erase 1, 2, and
First, because it's a Christmas story. And second, because it put me on a spot I never want to be put on again. I had to arrest Santa. Rules the hell. I had to
Pushing the DSP now. One, two. One. Okay. How the hell do you stop it? Wanted to go and you can't stop it. Too much for me. Oh yeah, it's too much for most people, mate, isn't it? Know what I mean? You've got to be seriously into seriously mad experimental stuff. The point is, it's fun, Stephen. It's fun. You should try it. Fun. Begins with an F, ends with an N. Does not begin with an A and end with an N. Okay, so I mean, unless you weren't talking about that, mate, you're talking about something else. I think it's enjoyable doing stuff like this. I get a kick out of just doing the experimental stuff. I love the melodic stuff as well, obviously. And I've done 2 nights of experimental now. I promise you guys, the next stuff will be melodic. And very soon, hope very soon, will be my first attempt at my live performance idea that I have, which I wanted to try to do each week. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of working on as well as doing all the other stuff as well. Anyway, I hope you were all well. I hope you were all looking for is anybody? Oh, just you know what, this lockdown thing here has gone nuts in it again. Hey, kid you about? We've just been knocked up a tier. I don't know why. We're on tier 3 now. Loads of people are going on tier 5. Some people have gone on to tier 58 because that's what it's now. It's mind-boggling confusing, is it? Hello, just say hello. Lock the country down again for a bit. You know, all this extra. What is tier 5, Stephen? Can't breathe for air. Tier 5 rules. It's modular is the real deal. No, it ain't, mate. Modular is brilliant if you've got the skills, the time, the aptitude for it, and the want and need to do it. Because I tell you what, the best person I've heard doing modular is Dean, hands down. That's it. And then, other than that, you get a lot of blippy bloppy noise. Dean makes it sound musical, but the man's got mad skills. You know, if you think you're going to be up for that, mate. And I tell you what, Asdi, as well, it's a rabbit hole of money. I mean, seriously, serious money. So no, I can't be doing it modular. I haven't got the time. See, the trouble is, I really, genuinely have not got the time to learn modular. This is as modular as it gets for me. Other than that, I can't, because it's a time thing as well. You know, if I had loads and loads of time just to learn modular, I find semi-modular difficult. It's not my bag. I don't think modular people watch this channel. You know, so anyway, so food shops only. Wow, God, that's a bum bag, innit? Flipping heck, I tell you what, I feel so sorry for the hospitality and entertainment industry. I can't tell you, and for everybody, of course. But you know, these things that are hit really, really, really hard. You know, it's just unbelievable. It is. You know, yes, but does Red Meat Recording do? Because I watch his channel, but I don't watch loads of it. You know, so I'm not gonna, because I'm not really a modular guy. That's why. You know, and 99% of the rest of the world aren't, are they? Anyway, I'm joking. What entertainment industry I ain't worked since? Well, but that's what I mean, Stephen. But you could have went out again. At some point, but you chose to stay in, didn't you? You know, when it was relaxed again. But you know, everything while in it, everything. You know, but Steve, it's not worth risking it. I 100% agree, mate. This virus terrifies the life out of me, because if I get it, mate, I'm dead. It will just kill me. It'll just kill me, and it'll kill me quick. So I don't want to die neither. So. You know, but the fact is, you could have went out if you wanted to, but now you can't again, can you? You just literally can't go out again. That's my point. Is if there will have been people who would have been looking forward to it, you know, kind of calming down a bit. I don't know. You know, I think they keep making silly mistakes with certain things. They relaxed all this stuff over Christmas. Well, why? does the virus know it's Christmas Day? No, of course not. Illness doesn't discriminate. It just it just attacks. Anyway, it's so grim, and I tell you, I don't really want to talk. That's why I don't talk about it very often. I think we come here for a bit of light relief and a bit of entertainment. No, do you know what I mean? But if just let's forget all the crap and then play some music and have a bit of a blast with still going on. How is still That vocoder's really nice, actually, isn't it? I really like that. Exactly, Si, exactly. Just, come to the sound test room or wherever you go to watch your videos and stuff like that, and try and enjoy a bit of music and stuff, or a bit of entertaining, bit of madness, whether it's all the strange stuff or the melodic stuff. And I'm happy the fact that I do both. I don't like being locked into one kind of genre sort of thing. I think that would definitely bore me. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't bore me if I was really into just one type of music and not experimenting and stuff like that. So yeah. Indeed. Anyway, is anybody, what my original question was before I went off on some strange, bizarre tangent about COVID, is anybody actually, well, no one can do anything, can they, for New Year's Eve? They've literally got to stay in. I'm pretty sure the entire country is, in fact, Wales has just gone on to complete lockdown again, the whole place for at least a month. Thanks, shooting on you, but I try to be entertaining. I honestly, I do. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but hopefully you can get some kind of inspiration and do something, I'm just reading some of the chat feed there. I don't know what can catch COVID and what can't, but yeah, I have no idea. I just like making silly noises, clearly, so I can erase these and stop them basically by double tapping the record there, the thing here, and I think once you do that, it does erase the loop. Oh, that's coming through Velvet Machine, and then you're kind of good to carry on. 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. And then I guess you could just reset this here, yeah, like that, and see, this is going in. Let's get it to normal time forward. Increase the loop length so that then you can kind of just record in some new stuff over the top of it. I've got some filter modulation on. That's what you're listening to now. And I hope you all have a great New Year's Eve, even though you have to spend it inside. Increase the loop length so that then you can kind of just record in some new stuff over the top of it. I've got some filter modulation on. That's what you're listening to now. And I hope you all have a great New Year's Eve, even though you have to spend it inside. Increase the loop length so that then you can kind of just record in some new stuff such a good top of it. I've got some filter modulation on. That's what you're listening to now. And I hope you have a great New Year's Eve, even though you have to spend it inside. Increase the loop length so that then you can kind of just record in some new stuff over the top of it. I've got some filter modulation on. That's what you're listening to now.
And
I hope you
we'll have
a great
a great
New Year's.
evening.
Even though you have to
Spend it
inside,
increase
the loop blend,
so that
Then
you can
no
kind of
just
put in
record some new stuff
on top
of it.
We've got some
filter module.
information on
That's
that.
what
You're
Listening to
now.
and
I hope
you will
have
have
a great
a great
New Year's.
evening.
Even though you have to
Spend it
inside,
increase
The loop blend.
so that
then you can
no
Kind of
just
put in
some
new stuff.
on top of it.
I've got some
Filter module.
calculation on
And that's what you're
listening
through
to
now.
and
You
will
have a great
New Year's.
evening.
Even though
Hey? Cool beans, eh? Very, very, very cool beans. Save that now. Scrap that. I can do it again. It's not. It's only talking. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. And like, it always starts with an idea. I mean, fortunately, I have the time to think of the idea because this is what I do. But it's nice then to try and put the idea into. And of course, I don't really do much because there's not the time. I don't really do much rehearsal and practice, and with the more experimental stuff, I don't really do much rehearsing and practicing of anything. But that's down again to time. But yeah, I think it's if you don't do this type of music concrete, or whatever you want to call it, experimental stuff, you should try and have a go at it. It's not at first, it's not that easy, but then it becomes more and more obvious. You're not really locked into any rules. It's the worst part of it is getting the mix right. You're kind of constantly messing around with the faders and stuff and the gains, just to try and keep it all in there. Yeah, music concrete. I don't think this is really music concrete, you know what I mean? But that kind of vibe. But yeah, we will be definitely getting back to the more musical stuff. And of course, MIDI Mixer is just absolutely epic for this, because you can then start to do all your fades and stuff, and it's great. I would recommend opening a MIDI Mixer for every AUM session, just in case that you come across. Hold on a second, I'm just going to turn that down. Just in case that I'm getting crosstalk. Just in case you come across a session or a sound that you really like, you can save all the mixer settings and everything as it is. So yeah, brilliant. The Gauss tapes reminds me of another. The Faust. The Faust tapes. God, I had that album, but didn't all. See, I had that album when I was about 14 or 15. No wonder I ended up doing stuff like this. That was the bizarrest album ever at the time. Just brilliant. Oh yeah, just brilliant album. It's completely bonkers, but it is brilliant. I was also into Spliff Radio as well. They were great German band, brilliant stuff. And of course, Tangerine Dream, all their stuff. Yeah, the Faust tapes. I don't know if I've still got it. I might have it, you know. I've just got a lot of albums still downstairs. All the good stuff, you know what I mean. All the good stuff. All the classic vibe. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll let you get off in case you want to go and watch Jade. Top Job. Oh, John Peel, yeah, he was great, wasn't he? I used to love John Peel. Mind you, I used to like the Friday Rock Show as well with Tommy Vance, TV on the radio. I used to love that as well. I remember listening in 1979 when Roger Waters was on for the whole 2 hours of the show doing The Wall. That was brilliant, that was. Right. Camembert Electric was another good one. Yeah, was that a good cheese? I like the sound of that cheese. Not as good as Cheddar Modular. I like that. Right, Gong were good as well. Steve Hillage, Gong. Oh, top stuff. The Osricks now, of course. Awesome. Guys, listen, we could chat all night about this kind of vibe. But we need to go. And I will, yes, Adri, of course, Kraftwerk, because early Kraftwerk was brilliant as well. All Berlin School music was epic. Anyway, Klaus Schultz, Peter Baumann. Oh, so many good ones. Right, listen, I'll let you say ta-ra to each other for a couple of minutes, and I will. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow, but I might be streaming. I don't know. Who knows? We'll be doing something. Anyway, I'll be definitely streaming something in the afternoon. Anyway, See you guys later. Ta-ra. Bless you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found it fun and entertaining in parts. I suggest you go off and have a go at doing this kind of cool stuff for yourself. It's very entertaining and a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I will see you later. Ta-ra.